Hello everyone, Normal Human Dave here. Today on Seeking Center, we're going to be playing with telescopes. So here in front of us, this is a 10-inch Dobsonian telescope. That means it is on a pivot with a large reflector mirror in the back, and the eyepiece will be up here towards the front. This is a 10-inch telescope, meaning that it is 10-inch diameter for collecting light. Here at the front we see the viewfinder. This is effectively a small telescope used to sight in what you're looking at. It has a set of crosshairs in it when you look through it. And then up here we have the eyepiece attachment. You see the large wheel here is for your focusing. And then this is where the eyepiece would attach. It takes a standard 1.25" as well as a 2-inch eyepiece. So this is good for viewing. It can collect a lot of light. It will give you a really good crisp image, and depending on your eyepiece, you can get zoomed in pretty far as well. So the eyepieces I have range from 40 millimeters down to 6 millimeters. And the smaller you go in that focal length, the more magnification you get. The base is just a standard wooden base. It pivots. And the telescope is all manual, so you simply have to push and tilt until what you're looking at is in view. So we're going to take this outside. Currently we have a not quite full moon, getting close to it. And then we also have Jupiter. We're going to see if we can take a quick look at Jupiter and hopefully some of the moons as well. So, all right, let's get this thing rolling. Made a pit stop in the shop before heading outside just to show you what I was mentioning earlier. So here we have one of the 1.25" lenses. You can see this one is a 32 millimeter. And we're also going to be taking some video as well. So for the video, we're going to use a DSLR. This is a Nikon D5100. There's a lot of Canons, any DSLR may work for this. But we're not going to use a regular camera lens. What we're going to be doing is using this adapter that attaches to the lens of the telescope. So I already have it assembled here. I'm going to actually take it apart and show you what that looks like. So you can see this actually goes on just like a camera lens. And it's going to take a second here to get that unattached. There we go. And inside of this adapter here, I'm going to take this apart completely, is a 2-piece adapter. It slides back and forth. That allows a large, kind of a rough focus, so you can get down to it. And inside you can see where I already have a lens attached to it. So this is a lens. This can go directly into the telescope. But in this case, it's sitting inside of this housing so that the sensor on the camera can look into that eyepiece. I also have in here, in addition to that lens, just undo this here, slide this guy out. This is a magnifying lens, 2x magnifying lens, so that when you take this one here, and this is a 9 millimeter, so 9 millimeter is going to give us a really aggressive zoom, a really aggressive magnification, then this is going to double that even more. And that allows us to get in really close. It's going to be at the expense of a lot of things. We're going to see a lot more artifacts from the atmosphere. We're also going to see a lot of blurriness and shakiness and other things because we're going to be zoomed in so far. The further out you are zoomed, the more you can see, as well as the more kind of picturesque and clear it is. But for today, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get really aggressive on that zoom and see what it looks like. So we're going to get this guy put back together, and then we're going to go head outside and take a quick look at things. So let's go. Okay, so we're set up and we're going to record a couple shots here. With the moon, you can see it's very shaky. It's very blurry, lots of artifacts from the heat in the atmosphere. It looks like heat waves like you would see off a hot road. If we don't touch anything, we can get a nice smooth, it looks like a panning shot. It's really just the Earth moving and rotating, so it looks like we're panning across the moon. In reality, what's happening is the Earth rotation is creating that effect. And then with Jupiter, because of the magnification, you can normally very easily see 4 of Jupiter's moons. We can see just 1 in the stabilized shot because of the magnification. I did not get one with a further panned out magnification, so a less magnification. So in that case, we're just not going to see the others. But in the future, we'll do some more shots with different magnification, and we'll get a good wide shot of all that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a short one, but it was fun to set up. A lot of setup time for very little video, I know, but we'll get some more in the future and we'll take a look at them. You know, even if you don't have any equipment, spend some time out looking at the night sky. All of this was shot about 20-minute drive outside of a major city. So lots of light pollution, and it's about 85 degrees Fahrenheit out right now, so it's very hot. And there's some cloud cover and haze, so not ideal conditions. So if you can get away from the cities where there's less light pollution, I think you'll be really impressed by what you see without any equipment. And if you get your hands on a telescope, even a small guy, it's just amazing out there. Take a look and have fun. Really appreciate you watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.